Good morning, class 12th. Welcome to next session of accounts. We will continue with the same chapter, chapter number 1, partnership fundamentals, and our topic for today is past adjustments, as we were also doing it on the previous lectures. So let us discuss one more case under this topic. So there is a case in which we have taken three partners P, Q and R, and their opening capital is given 30,000, 15,000 and 15,000 respectively, right? The question is saying profits of 18,000 was distributed equally. Firm has earned a profit of 18,000 and they have distributed the profit equally. Whereas what does the partnership deed says? Partnership deed says that remuneration to R should be given, that is 3,000 per annum. That was not given, okay? Next, the firm is saying, deed is saying interest on capital is to be provided at 5% per annum. That was also not given. And the firm partnership deed is saying that profit sharing ratio is 2:1. And what we had done, we had distributed our profits equally. Right? So these are few of the mistakes or omissions we have not done. We have to correct these mistakes. How will we do it? We will make a statement of P's capital, Q's capital, R's capital and a firm's capital account, right? We have distributed a profit of 18,000 equally. First of all, we have to cancel that profit which we have distributed wrong. Number one, profit wrongly distributed equally means if we have 18,000 profit, we have three partners. 6,000 each partner will get. We will cancel 6,000, 6,000 and 6,000 from all the partners' capital account. When we will cancel the profit, it will debit it to partner's capital account and it will get credited to firm's capital account. Firm will get 18,000 back. This is a profit for the firm and expense for the partners. Now what does the deed is saying? Deed is saying we have to give remuneration to R, 3,000 per annum. So we should not give any remuneration to P and Q. Only R is to be provided with remuneration. To remuneration to R, credit to R's capital account 3,000. It will be an expense for the firm. We will debit it in the firm's account, right? What does the deed saying next? Deed is saying interest on capital is to be provided 5%. So 30,000, 15,000, 15,000. 5% calculate 5% of each. 5% of 30,000 is 1,500. 5% of 15,000 is 750. Again 15,000, 750. So we have given them interest on capital which is 5%, right? So we have credited in their capital accounts and it will be an expense for the firm. We will debit in their accounts, right? Next, 18,000 firm was getting and it is giving only 6,000 to partners. See, firm is getting back 18,000 profit and it is giving only 6,000 to partners. So how much is left with the firm? Still left with the firm 12,000. That is profit and that should be distributed to partners. But in which ratio? It should be distributed in 2:1. So we have distributed the remaining profit of 12,000 in the ratio 2:1 to all the partners. It will give 4,800 to P, 4,800 to Q and 2,400 to R. Right. Next, we will total out all the columns. So, for P's capital account, 6,000 debit, 6,300 credit. So, in which side balance will be there? 300 on the credit side. I always say, whichever side is higher, we will give balance to that side, right? Next, 6,000 and 5,550 in Q's capital debit and credit. It will give 450 in case of debit side. And R's capital 6,000 and 6,150, it will give 150 in credit side. Your entry will be Q's capital account debit to P's capital to R's capital. Q's capital will be debited. P and R's capital will be credited. With how much amount? 450 will be debited. 300 P's capital and 150 R's capital will be credited. I hope this question is clear to you, students. Students, we will discuss one more situation, and this will be the last one under this topic, past adjustments. So there are three partners, A, B and C, and their capital is 30,000, 20,000 and 10,000. Partnership deed is saying that interest on capital is to be provided at 5% per annum. Okay, and salary to B is to be given 500 per month. Okay, commission to C 5% of profit after charging interest on capital but before charging salary. This is a twist in this question. They are saying that we have to calculate commission which is to be given to C, but that commission should be 5% of profit. And from that profit, after charging interest on capital, from that profit, interest on capital should be deducted, but before charging salary. But salary should not be deducted. From the profit, interest on capital should be deducted, but salary must not be deducted. On that profit, you have to calculate 5% commission to C. Okay, now they are saying profit, that is 30,000, distributed in the ratio of capital. They have wrongly distributed the profit in the ratio of capital. Okay, and their profit sharing ratio is 5:2:3. First of all, make a statement as we used to make in every question, A, B and C and firm's account. First of all, we will cancel the profit which we have distributed wrongly. 30,000 profit we have distributed wrongly in which ratio? In the ratio of capital. What is the ratio of capital? It is 3:2:1. 30,000, 20,000, 3:2:1. This is the capital ratio of capital, right? So you will cancel in this ratio. So interest on capital, profit. How much is the profit? Profit is 30,000 and it is calculated in, it is distributed in 3:2:1. And when you will calculate, it will be 15,000, 10,000, 5,000. You will cancel it by debiting it. You have debited and this will be the profit of the firm, 30,000. Okay. Now from this profit, business has to pay first of all interest on capital 5%. So how much is the capital? 30, 20 and 10. 5% interest, 5% of 30,000 is 1,500. 5% of 20,000 is 1,000. And 5% of 10,000 is 500. So you have given the right interest on capital. You have to credit in their partner's capital account. When you will credit in the partner's capital account, it will be debited in firm's account, 3,000. Okay. Next, what deed is saying? Deed is saying salary to B. We have to pay salary to B. How much is salary? Only to B. And it is 500 per month. 500 into 12, it is 6,000. Right? And 6,000 should be credited in B's account and it will be debited in firm's account. It will be expense for the firm because firm has to pay salary to B. Now commission. Students, commission you have to calculate because commission has to be calculated on profit after charging interest on capital. So tell me student, how much was the profit? Profit was 30,000 and how much is the interest on capital? 3,000. So 30,000 minus 3,000 will be 30,000 minus 3,000, it will be 27,000. On this 27,000, you have to calculate 5% commission, which is 1,350, and this is to be given to C. So we will give this commission to C's capital account. C will be credited with 1,350 and it will be a expense for the firm. Firm will be debited with 1,350. Okay, student. So method is same, but this method of calculating is different and it will be dependent on how the question is saying. Question is saying we have to calculate this way. We have to deduct interest on capital first from the profit, then we'll calculate 5%. So we have done the same way, right? So now total is 30,000 and 6 plus 3, 9,000, 9 and 10,000, 350 is the total expenses made. But how much is how much has firm earned from cancelling the profit? 30,000. So 30,000 minus 10,350, it will give 19,650. Still 19,650 is the profit left with the firm, which should be distributed in profit sharing ratio. in order to give to the partner. So we will distribute this 9,650 in the ratio 5:2:3. It will be 9825, 3930 and 5895. Okay, then the same method, total out all the columns and see 15,000 is the total, 11,325. How much is more on the debit side? 3675. So it will be balanced on debit side. It is 10,000 and 10,000, 930. 930 is more on credit side. Right, 930 on the credit side. It is 5,000 and 7745. So 2745 is more on credit side. So you will write 3625 debit, 2930 credit and 2745 credit. So A is capital account debit to B is capital to C is capital. Okay students, this was the same method, only the method of calculating commission was different. So you have to calculate this way. Okay, I hope this is clear to you. So with this your topic of past adjustments are over. You have to practice all the illustrations and all the back questions of past adjustments. You cannot left out even a single question. This is a very important topic and sure you will receive a question in your exams. Okay students, so I must give you one illustration which you have to practice must, which is illustration 47. You have to practice must. This is very important, and if you face any problem, any doubt, you can ask me and I will give you some few of the back questions also. So students, you have to practice question number 68, question number 70, question number 71, question number 72, question number 73 and 74. If I have left out any of the question from back questions, please complete it. No question should be left. Every question you have to practice. And if you face any doubt in the questions, you can ask me. Okay students, we will continue with the next topic in our next lecture. Thank you. Have a nice day.